Sweet Lizzie B sent me an ominous snap earlier. Some dude in a blue face.
Oh yeah,
What was that?
She sent me that too. I didn't really understand.
Yeah, me neither. I was very confused.
I think she was confused too. I think it was just a random dude in a luchador mask, like in the back of Dave and Buster's.
Oh, so it was a replacement. Okay, I was like, what? Like I had no context for this. Like, where is she? Who is this blue masked man?
Like, I do not know.
Are they still in Florida? Is this a thing that happens frequently in Florida?
Just random dudes in masks show up.
Yeah, like lucha mask. I don't know. I don't know about Florida culture.
Luchadors.
I mean, I guess I should. I'm going out there in Thanksgiving time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, 'cause my family lives out there.
Oh, really? What part?
I don't want to say I don't like this side of my family, because I do like them. I just don't nothing about them. I just don't communicate. Yeah, I don't know. They live in Florida, so
let me know when you find out. So I'm gonna be like, oh, that's great, or oh, be careful.
I'll ask today, because the fact that there's a distinction. I mean, I knew there was, but also
I might be able to tell you about good stuff there.
Right, be like, hey, these things are good. Stay away from these things.
Yeah. But currently, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Stay away from
mystery.
This part and like maybe this part too. Maybe this part.
And just kind of.
It's most parts.
Sort of like kind of a peripheral and also the middle.
Yeah. the part that's water is great because there's boats and boats are neat.
Boats are pretty neat. Are there also like things in the water though?
Oh, sometimes.
Alligators. Which ones do you guys get?
We got both. Alligators are fine. Alligators will not eat you. Someone introduced Nile crocodiles into Florida's ecosystem, and that's bad.
I heard about this.
Because those will eat you.
Did I mention that I'm not necessarily excited about this trip?
Well, now it's been immortalized on video.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right. You're here again. We took a week off because I was in Disney World, and that was great. But now I'm here, and this is not so great, but I'm still here. This is a Sundown rundown.
This is a Sundown rundown.
We run them down till what?
Sun. It goes down.
That's right. And it's daylight savings time, so we have to run down even more than usual.
That's right. We have to run down. We have to like sprint down.
Yeah. Yeah. Marathon down, but
much better. Marathon down.
I'm Danny.
I'm Rob.
And
going first.
Comics are here. We're at Southern California Comics.
That's right.
In beautiful Kearney Mesa? Is that the town? Whatever. Comics came out. We're going to tell you about some of them. I was gone for like a week and nothing came out, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
or at least things came out, but they all belong in the next segment.
Yeah.
So other stuff came out.
Lots of exciting stuff
also,
is happening in the comics world.
Ranger shirt.
That's a great shirt.
It's a great shirt.
I'm a fan.
The Green Ranger is the best. He summons what is the Power Ranger equivalent?
Dragon Sword.
Metal Godzilla out of the ocean.
He does summon Mecha Godzilla.
A dagger like a flute.
Like in the American Power Ranger show, like the Dragon Sword makes a Godzilla sound.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100% makes. It's phenomenal. It was basically the most majestic thing for me as a kid. Very formative.
Pretty great. So, did you guys forget about the tomorrows?
Excited.
Yep.
I work here.
Yes. For
something exciting's happening on the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a charged battery pack.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, the tomorrows had to be delayed, but the final issue is out.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes.
I thought there was like more.
Yep. Or the solicitations say it's the end of Volume 1, so there might be Volume 2. We don't know. Maybe if the trade does well. But this is Kurt Pierce and different artist every issue. This one's Kevin Ziegler, whose work I'm unfamiliar with, but
hey, I'm into this. So what I'm seeing so far.
It's really nice. Really nice. Sort of futuristic, dystopian, Invisibles type stuff. You're gonna love it. I'll love it. It's good.
I literally keep forgetting that has different artists each time.
Oh yeah, the art's been great. I lost track of the series because I'm letting them pile up because it's easier to read comics that way, but first few issues, pretty dang great.
Well, at that point, why not just buy a trade?
Yeah, I like to support the creators on the month-to-month.
Real hero of the story, young Daniel.
I'm going to charge the battery pack. Why don't you tell us about the next book?
I'd love to tell you all about the next book. Flames.
Whoa, what was that? That was crazy.
Power surge.
Yeah.
All the electricity between us.
That's true. You're going to tell us about a book.
I was right. I was talking about a book And then there was that like surge that sent us back in time.
Yep.
Or forward in time? Who can know? Time travel.
Towards time.
Yep.
That makes no sense, but
What we've got is a mainstay of the hip new Marvel Universe right now. That's Spider-Gwent, number 9. Still done by Jason Latour and Robbie Rodriguez. And this is actually a pretty good time to jump onto the series if you've not been reading it.
it's a brand new story arc.
That's right. They just finished that whole Spider-Woman thing. Something very important and game-changing has happened to young Spider-Gwent.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Damn. I didn't know.
This is like the first issue after, right? So telling it would still technically be a spoiler. But something big happened. It has to do with their spider powers and junk. Now it's a brave new world for young Spider G. The Spider G.
S to the G. One of my favorite series is continuing to come out. The Vision, number 8. This is going to end at, number 10, number 12? I forget. But Tom King is now DC Comics exclusive, so, and The Vision is coming to an end, to its natural end. I want to say it's like 12 issues.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
It sounds right.
Yeah, we'll see.
A lot
But
of things sound right.
we'll tell you when it's the final issue, but it's still coming out. It's still cool and weird and fun. It's a good book.
Good book.
It's a good book.
I like that Tom King guy.
TK,
Very, very good writer. Presumably handsome in some way.
he's not bad looking.
I just, you can tell like sometimes like when a white person writes, like maybe that person's handsome.
That person's got to be attractive.
Yeah, like in some way, like maybe they got a glowing personality. Maybe they got glowing facial features. Maybe
Charm.
they got it going on in back. Like there's something. You can tell.
Totally.
I hope to one day have that kind of writing. But who knows? This is a fun one because I didn't understand what was going on with it. This is The Dark Knight Returns, The Last Crusade.
And like, this stuff has all been great, but it's generally made by unattractive people. Frank Miller, Brian Azzarello.
Brian Azzarello's unattractive?
He looks like a character from Deadwood, for what it's worth.
Was not expecting that as a frame of reference. Is Ramita Jr. handsome? Ramita was handsome, wasn't he?
I mean, old white guy.
Oh, yeah.
For an old white guy, sure.
That's fair. Either way, what we got here is a nice little like one-shot how do you do into the Dark Knight universe. Jason Todd and Batman.
Yep.
Doing stuff.
It looks really nice. Like,
It does actually. Like, I, not being a Ramita fan, do actually very much so like the way this looks.
Ramita on a monthly, you can kind of rush it a little bit, but this is like Ramita. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is like classic Ramita.
And like, if you've watched anything with me in it ever, like I'm not a Ramita guy. Y'all know that.
Let's see.
I don't do it.
Who inked it? Maybe a different inker. Let's see. Oh yeah, different inker. It's not a
Klaus Janson. Who was it? Not Klaus Janson.
Peter Steigerwald, who I'm not familiar with, but
thank you, Peter Steigerwald, because
it looks real good.
Yeah, this is very nice. This is very well. Is Batman chewing gum?
Maybe he got punched in the face. I think he got punched in the face.
Probably.
This looks really
good.
Oh
yeah, he probably got punched in the face. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it reminds me of like old school '80s Ramita, like circa like a Daredevil.
And that's like an exciting time period for Ramita too.
Oh yeah.
Very into this.
It's gonna be a good read.
Originally did not intend to pick up my pickup.
My favorite books is Spidey. It's just a one and done stories about young Spider-Man. It's White Spider-Man, but
is each one just
It's sort of a ongoing, like there's like a meta plot, but it's not that important yet. He just like meets a villain in every issue, maybe teams up with a guy, maybe fights a guy. This one has the Black Panther in it. It's written by Robbie Thompson, I believe, who does Silk, and it's drawn by Andre Araujo Lima, who's great.
Yes. I keep forgetting that I want to pick up this series because I really like Araujo's art.
Yeah. Rajo. It's just like...
I literally keep forgetting he exists. Because I've stopped picking up Amazing Spider-Man because I can just read him and not get him. I don't know, man. Like, old Peter Parker is not my favorite dude anyways.
Yeah, I want to... I want a Spider-Man book I can enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't want to read Dan Slott comics. And I don't know. I want to read Miles Morales comics, but I know I need to read like a Brian Bendis book, like all the issues at once instead of month to month.
That's fair. That's fair.
So if you need a Spider-Man book, this is the one for you.
But I
It's the one
liked
for me.
Spider-Verse by Dan Slott. That was fun.
Yeah.
But that was also a novelty thing. There were a bunch of Spider-Men hanging
so
out.
many Spider-Mans.
Yeah, like that's the best. Like so many Spider-Mans, Spider-Womans, Spider-Ladies, Spider-Pigs, Spider-Robots. Like, I feel like that's a really hard thing to mess up.
Agreed. But Spidey is fun stories about Spider-Man
Delightful.
and some of the best artists in the biz.
Yeah.
So you cannot go wrong.
The biz.
Are we done with the weeklies?
Done with the boring stuff.
Jason Bourne? Alright, we're going to talk about superhero event comics, basically.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
bread and butter of the comic book industry.
Basically, every year and a half year, something very exciting happens at one of the big everyone.
Yes, we'll start with Marvel
Let's
Comics.
do it.
Civil War is going on
That's right.
for a second time.
It's happening again. Your favorite people punching each other.
Civil War 2 is out. We're out of the regular cover, aren't we? We're down to the variants,
Yep.
which are pretty sick. They're by Michael Cho.
Yeah, this Michael Cho variant is sick.
It's so sick.
Someone had the audacity earlier to be like,
Nah, I don't want it because it's not the regular cover. I was like, you look at this cover and tell me you don't want it. This cover is way better.
It is.
Scrub.
Yes.
Sorry, guy.
That guy's a scrub. Totally a scrub. Yep, so Civil War 2's out. Superheroes are very mad at other superheroes for plot reasons and for shocking revelation reasons.
I do have to say, so far, this event has not been as gimmick as I thought it was gonna be.
Same.
Cause I was like, that guy can see the future.
They're just gonna start punching each other right away.
They're gonna fight over it.
And I realize this is only issue 2.
It's
But
all
like-
pretty character driven, right?
Yeah, it's very character driven, very enjoyable. Which again surprises me. Bendis events are usually like all plot in the first issue, like 7 issues of people running after each other, like a Scooby-Doo chase scene, and then all of the rest of the plot developments in the last issue.
I remember Secret Invasion. That first issue is great. The rest of that series spins its wheels.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then it ends.
And then it ends.
And then all the cool stuff happens in the like tie-in issues.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, Civil War, pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Free Comic Book Day issue was grand.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Zero issue was good. Good setup for like the characters,
Fun stuff.
psychology.
Right. Yeah, giving you insight into why it's a thing.
Issue-
People will not agree.
Issue 1 basically hits the ground running. All tons of crazy stuff happens. Some shocking events.
That's right.
Now issue 2's out, and I'm stoked to read it.
The tie-ins have also been pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
I found.
Let's talk about them.
Well, please, let's do.
We've got Civil War 2 Gods of War.
Don't be fooled by this title. It's basically just Civil War II Hercules.
I don't know why they didn't just call it Civil War II Hercules. If you're not reading Hercules, there's no point in you reading this.
And the Hulk's in it, which is cool.
It has no bearing on the Civil War universe. It just happens to be that Civil War is happening in the background while stuff is happening to Hercules.
So if you're a fan of the Hercules book, which is pretty decent,
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun.
this is more of that. Those characters,
Yeah.
same creators. You should check it out and not miss out on Hercules action. Civil War 2 Amazing Spider-Man. This one's by Mark Guggenheim and Travel Foreman. Awesome. Travel Foreman, who did New 52 Animal Man.
Christos Gage works on this one too, right? Is that name?
Or was it Christos Gage? Oh, it's Christos Gage. The other Mark Guggenheim. Yes. So,
I like the art in this.
yeah, really nice looking stuff. Spider-Man fights like flying bug people.
This one's pretty good because
Yeah.
unlike the Hercules one, like this is one.
That if you're reading Spider-Man, you'll want to read, but if you're not, you can still enjoy it.
Yep. Just Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know what it's like. You know what he does. He's a man who wears a costume. He's got a spider on it.
Now, Civil War 2 X-Men is also a thing. This one I'm kind of interested in. At least, like, the X-Men's place in it. Because, you know, the Civil War is being fought partially because of an Inhuman. Inhuman who can see the future. The X-Men kind of have a beef with Inhumans.
Because their Terrigen mists are making the X-Men, like, fertile? Not fertile? Infertile?
I think it's killing them. I don't know if it's killing them or sterilizing them.
Isn't it doing both? Didn't it, like, start off with sterilization and then it just went to, like, legit poisoning?
I think so, yeah.
What I love most about this Terrigen Mist, right, is like Black Bolt released it, and it just like makes the rounds around the planet. Like it can't still be doing its first rotation this long after. I refuse to believe that. I mean, I also don't know how time passes, so for all we know, like, the events of Infinity could have been, like...
a week ago.
Yeah, exactly. In which case, yeah, I get it, you know.
X-Men Civil War.
X-Dudes figuring stuff out.
Fighting amongst themselves.
That's right. That thing that X-Dudes do a lot.
Alright.
Because mutants just cannot get along.
Let's walk across the aisle to Detective Comics.
I love Detective Comics.
They are relaunching and rebranding with Rebirth.
That's right. They're like, hey, remember how everything was really grim and dark? We do too. It was a mistake. Maybe we can tone it down a little bit.
Yep. We're not totally throwing out the new 52,
Right.
but we're bringing back some of the old stuff.
Right.
Having some fun.
Seeing what sticks, maybe doing a little bit of that gumbo mashup thing.
So,
Saying words.
it seems like a lot of the Rebirth titles have sold like gangbusters here.
Oh my, yes. Rebirth. I think every single Rebirth / #1 has gone to a second printing. We are fairly low on just about everything.
So, there are 3 we can talk about. Green Lantern's #1. This is the ongoing, not the Rebirth special. This
By
is
Shumfries
Yeah, it's by Shumfries
and Roca.
and Roca. Zach De La Roca of Rage Against the Machine has illustrated this book very lovingly. It stars Simon Baz and
Jessica Cruz.
Jessica Cruz.
I'm into this book. I'm super into it. It's like a buddy cop thing, and like they don't like each other. What more do you need, guys? Two people with like intergalactically powerful rings who don't like each other. That's great. That's comedy.
Yeah. I always thought Green Lantern would work really well as like a buddy cop thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're finally doing that.
I mean, like I feel like they like kind of tried a little bit on Green Lantern Corps with Guy and John, but like they're too close of friends, so you don't really get that like tension.
Yeah. New people who hate each other. Good idea.
Yeah.
And also, they're making an action figure of Robot Batman, so I'm
What?
stoked. They're doing like a Greg
God.
Capullo collection.
Into that.
I really dig like Year Zero Batman.
Right.
No sleeves, purple
Purple
gloves.
gloves. God, it's
Beautiful.
amazing.
Anyway, of course, speaking of, we have Batman,
That's right.
which has a dope Tim Sale cover, who does not illustrate the book. It's
Some other guy.
written by Tim King, who
Tim King.
Tom King.
I
Whatever.
like Tim King. Tom King, Tim Seeley, combination.
Yeah,
They worked together before, right?
yeah, they did Grayson.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is Tom King who did the Vision, and illustrated by David Finch, who I do not like, but seems to be doing fine here.
Yeah, like it's not offensive.
Yep, he is switching. They're switching every 3 issues. Someone really good is doing.
Really?
Yeah.
So I knew they had different artists for All-Star Batman, but I didn't know they were switching on the main title too.
Yeah, all the bi-weekly titles are doing like 3 and 3. Except for Wonder Woman, which is
has the
alternating.
yeah.
Yeah, they alternate every issue in Wonder Woman.
Which is pretty legit because it's 2 like good artists.
Yeah, Liam Sharp and
Nicole Scott.
Yes. Nicole Scott. So good.
So good.
That Wonder Woman issue was pretty damn good.
I know, right? Super into it. Like, hey, lies, and then using that. I was into it. I was very into it.
I've not read this Batman #1, but I have read the Rebirth special for Batman
Why can't?
with the shirtless.
Yes. Why can't
Close.
Mikhail Janin illustrate everything? He's like shirtless Batman's very sexy. He's doing pull-ups on a helipad carrier.
And the reveal is great. Because you don't even know until you do the page turn and then
yeah, just
helicopter.
it's great.
Good stuff.
What's his face? Duke got a costume.
Oh yeah.
Finally, they're paying off on the whole Lark thing, which we knew was gonna happen because it's teased like a billion years ago. Like I think Scott Snyder teased in his like detective his contribution to the Detective Comics New 52 issue number 27, which
Ha.
has future. But you should read it. It's pretty good. Anyway.
The Green Lanterns. I actually read this one. Green Arrow.
Oh, you read this actual #1?
Yeah, I read it today.
I only read the Rebirth. How's it?
It's real good.
Yes,
If you
I like
you like
Rebirth.
if you like the Rebirth, it continues off of that. Adds some intrigue.
I really
Black
like
Canary's
this
in it.
art.
Yeah.
Schmidt?
Otto Schmidt. Yes, Otto Schmidt is the artist. Really good, really good. At one point, Green Arrow pulls an arrow out of himself
Fires it?
and fires it. And it's like covered in
Yes!
blood too. It's dope.
There's nothing like people using weapons that have been embedded into their body against enemies. That's a great trope, man.
So good. Yep. Solid first issue. I'm gonna keep up with it because it's good. It's the big surprise of Rebirth so far.
Yeah, right? Like, everyone was like, Green Arrow again. They picked it up and they were like, oh, Green Arrow again.
Yeah.
Subtle shift in tone.
The writer, Ben Percy, is also doing the Teen Titans, which I'm looking forward to.
That's a Damien one, right?
Yeah,
Damien
it's
run.
the one where Damian Wayne is leading the Titans,
Very
which is
good.
going to be fun.
I'm very excited for that.
I read Rebirth Titans, the non-teen version. That was okay.
Yeah, very nostalgia. Like, basically that whole issue is like, yo, remember how all the Titans are like real good friends? Cool. There's gonna be more happening later.
It's sort of an extended version of the scene in the Rebirth special where he like finally meets Barry and he's like, hey, remember me?
Yeah,
It's like more of that.
but like, yeah, a bunch of times.
But
Literally, hey, remember me? Hey, remember me?
oh yeah, you. So if you're interested in what's going on with Wally West, check out Titans. Are there any other ones?
Superman came out.
Superman came out?
And I read that one, and I'm a Superman guy. I'm such a Superman guy that even though I had just discussed how I was wearing a green Power Ranger shirt, I was going to open up my shirt thinking I was wearing a Superman shirt.
It counts.
It's very good. It's
Tomasi and Gleason.
And I like them as a team. I like Gleason's art a lot, and I think they do storytelling very well together. And like it's got a good vibe. It's old Superman having a son. I don't know. I'm really into like father-son relationships all the time, but especially it seems like as I get older in life. You seen that trailer for God of War 4?
God of War?
He's all old and he's got a son. He's
Cool.
like teaching him to do stuff. I was like, man, I'll play for that.
I'm gonna check that one out. That's one of the ones I skipped. I watched a lot of those trailers.
E3.
You see the one for Bound?
No. What about?
It's like it's probably a Japanese game, but it's about this woman like traveling through her dreams, and she's like a dancer, so she like dances across platforms and stuff.
Already in.
Yep.
I got that. That sounds great. They reveal some pretty cool games.
It's super trippy.
Look at that.
Check my Twitter feed. I posted it.
Check his Twitter.
Check my Twitter feed.
Oh. I also do stuff on my Twitter, but it's usually not that exciting.
You got some good RTs.
I try. That's basically that's my Twitter game. Is RTs.
Good RTs.
I'm not a content producer. I'm a content.
You're an
pusher.
RT. You're an RTD too. We'll see you next week.